fortified town is under siege.
Welcome, Prince Arthas. You've arrived just in time. Lord Uther is preparing for the village's defense.
Uther's here. Very well. Lead the way, Captain.
And prepare to move out immediately.
Uther.
I wasn't expecting you, lad. It's good to see you.
You too. Father sent me to help with the orcs, though I wasn't expecting you to be here.
Neither did I, lad. But it's perfect that you're here. I plan to move against the orcs' main base shortly. Can I leave you with the defense and counterattack of this village?
Me? Well, of course.
Good. You can join with my forces once you've defeated the orcs here. May the light be with you, lad.
The light is my strength.
Certainly.
Is there danger?
The attack has already begun. To arms, my brothers.
A sound plan.
Prince Arthas, we've spotted an orcish
sound
warlord
plan.
to the northeast of Stranbrad.
For honor.
He may be the one coordinating the orcs in this area.
Then we shall strike him down immediately.
I'm here to help. Certainly. Of course. For honor.
Yes, my liege.
Right. Justice shall be done. I stand for the light. I'm here to help. Certainly.
On my way.
Justice shall be done. I stand for the light. Of course. A sound plan. The light is my strength. Of course. Certainly. For honor.
Of course.
Is there danger? A sound plan. A sound plan.
I'm your shooter.
The light is my strength. Certainly. For honor. Is there danger? Of course.
Feel my wrath. Aye, my lord.
Justice shall be done. A sound plan. Certainly. For honor.
Of course.
I stand for the light. Of course. I'm here to help. Of course. Certainly. A sound plan.
Aye, my lord.
Many thanks, Prince Arthas.
I'm here
My
to
fellow soldiers have been captured as well. If you free them, they will gladly lend their lives to your cause.
To arms! my way.
Is there danger? For honor. A sound plan. Justice shall be done. Of course. For honor. Certainly.
Right.
The light is my strength. Of course. A sound plan. Certainly. Foul knave.
Betrayer of the light. You are past redemption.
For honor. For honor. Certainly. A sound plan. Of course.
So the puny humans have sent a prince after me. Bah, you will die just like the rest of them.
Certainly.
The attack should stop now. Let's head back to the village.
A sound plan.
Strange. The grain the warlord took isn't burnt, yet it seems to be dying.
For honor. Of course. A sound plan. Of course. Certainly. I stand for the light. For honor. Of course. A sound plan. For honor. Certainly.
Please help me. I'm trapped in a cage.
I'm here to help. Justice shall be done. Of course. For my father, the king. Justice has come. For my father, the king.
Thank you for saving me,
are
mister.
past redemption.
Here, you can have this.
I stand for the light. Is there danger? For honor. Certainly. A sound plan. For honor. Certainly. The light is my strength. A sound plan. Of course. I stand for the light. For honor. Certainly. Of course.
Aye, my lord. On my way.
I'm here to help. Is there danger? Justice has come. Foul knave. A sound plan. A sound plan. Certainly. For honor. Of course. For honor. Certainly. Of course. A sound plan.
You have a target? I'll take care of it. Okay. Time to go. Aye.
The light is my strength. For honor.
Milord, orcs approach from our northern entrance.
Ha! A real-life prince. Standing right before my eyes. I'll have to cut you up because of what you did to my warlord.
So you're responsible for the attack on Strandbrad.
Ha! You may have killed a few of my warriors, but they're still...
It was only an illusion.
Justice shall be done.
The real one must be nearby. Let's find him and end this.
A sound plan. Of course. Certainly. Certainly. Of course. I stand for the light. A sound plan.
Of course.
I'm here to help. For honor. A sound plan. Of course. Certainly. For honor. A sound plan. Is there danger? For honor. Of course. Certainly. For honor. A sound plan. Of course. Certainly. Certainly. A sound plan. Of course. For honor. For honor. Certainly. A sound plan.
Feel my wrath.
Of course. A sound plan.
Inventory is full.
Certainly. Of course.
Betrayer of the light.
For honor. For honor. A sound plan. Certainly. Of course. Certainly. For my father, the king. A sound plan.
Say the word.
The light is my strength. Of course. For honor. Justice shall be done. Of course. The light is my strength. Certainly. A sound plan. For honor. Of course. Is there danger? Certainly. For honor. A sound plan. Certainly.
Right. On my way.
I stand for the light. For honor. A sound plan. Justice shall be done. Of course. Certainly. Of course. For honor.
Inventory is full.
A sound plan. Certainly.
Feel my wrath.
Of course. For honor. A sound plan. For honor. Of course. A sound plan. Certainly. Of course. A sound plan. For honor. I'm here to help.
Justice has come.
Certainly. A sound plan. Of course. Certainly. For honor. A sound plan. Justice shall be done. For honor. Is there danger? Certainly.
Aye, my lord. Of course.
So, you've come. It's time for me to cut you up once and for all. Victory to the Blackrock clan!
Let's settle this right now.
The light is my strength.
Foul knave. Betrayer of the light.
Of course. Certainly.
Hopefully that should end their attacks for good. There's nothing left to do except rejoin Uther at the Orcs' main encampment. Still, this dead grain makes me feel uneasy. Maybe we can investigate it once the Orcs are dealt with.
Prince Arthas.
Ah, Captain. You've arrived just in time. Any news from Uther?
Yes, my lord. Lord Uther has reported that he has been successful in destroying the Orcish encampment.
Looks like he didn't need my help after all. These crates seem to bear the regional seal of Andorhal. Since the Orcs have been destroyed, perhaps we can visit the city and investigate. Let's move, Captain. We're leaving immediately.